Hey guys, I'm Sarah Nicklin, actor and Screamfest alumni, and I am here with Dread Central at the opening of the 22nd annual Screamfest Film Festival in the heart of Hollywood, California. The festival runs through October 20th, and tonight we are kicking it off with the world premiere of writer-director Ben Steiner's film Matriarch, which comes out on Hulu on October 21st. We'll be talking to the cast and crew on the red carpet here in just a second, but for now, let's take a look at the trailer.
Laura?
Mom?
Are you okay?
I had an overdose.
Laura. Come home. I could look after you.
Everything here is just like old times. You're the first person I've seen who actually looks like they've got any older since I left. Doesn't anyone die around here?
I knew I recognized you. Your mother. She's very popular in the village.
My character is a woman who is not in a great place in her life, and she's sort of, younger, middle-aged, and everything's kind of like falling apart. She's a bit of an outsider, and she basically reaches sort of her rock bottom and ends up with nowhere else to turn, going back to her hometown and her mum, who she hasn't seen for 20 years, and you sort of find out what has happened with this relationship. It's very fractured, and then strange things starts happening.
The whole thing came out of a Halloween short that I did for the first Halloween a few years ago called Earn, which kind of has at its heart a toxic relationship between a mother and a daughter. It has nothing else in common with this story, but Hulu asked me if I could kind of develop it into a feature. And obviously I said yes with no idea of what it would be, so it went through like a few different iterations and kind of ended up being kind of Matriarch.
What's happening to me?
I just wanted you to be perfect.
We've contributed to launching careers by helping aspiring filmmakers get representation, find distributors, get managers who get behind them and take them to the right place at the right time, pitch them for projects, get them studio projects, things like that. I would say in the beginning, it was when we first started taking submissions, it was very what was hot then. Blair Witch, right? Blair Witch had come out in '99, we were 2001. So there were a lot of Blair Witch asks, and then we went to the whole Saw phase. But it was pretty much your typical torture porn for a long time. And then really it shifted when Get Out came. We started seeing more diversity from directors and cast being submitted because, we don't make the films, we just submit them. We just get them submitted to us. So, sometimes we get pushback from our grantors about, everything's white bread, basically. And it was like, we don't make them. But, I think Get Out really opened the doors. And then and for women, I know we've had like Issa Lopez, of course the Soskas. I think the Sosa twins have done a lot for women in horror. So I would look at our submissions, and we are getting a lot more feature films. We have a couple of feature films this year done by women, and definitely the shorts. I know they're getting into that space.
Thank you so much for joining us. To learn more about Screamfest and to get tickets, go to screamfestla.com.